Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to thrift online. Wanted to say a huge thank you to Vestiaire Collective for sponsoring this portion of the video. I love thrifting. I love it so much, and I feel like I haven't dedicated enough space on my channel to talk about buying pre-loved and thrift items. First tip for buying pre-loved items online is using the tools that you have online to optimize your experience. I'm specifically talking about the filter box. You can filter the app or the platform that you're using according to whatever you love and want. If it's your size, if it's brands that you specifically love and know that they are great and that they work for your body type, colors that you love, and that already just puts forward the things that you might find much more appealing to you. I personally not so much focus on size per se, but more on brands. So when I go and shop pre-loved, I make sure to look for brands that I know that I love their tailoring, I love the quality, I know that the quality will last. Some of these brands are vintage, kind of high-end, like Dior, Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, or even, you know, more contemporary kind of brands like Bash and Senjo. So those are always kind of my go-to on the website. Tip number 2 is take your time. The reason why you want to take your time is, first of all, there are so many things out there, but also on Vestiaire Collective, for instance, when I find a product, there are so many different sellers that you can find the same product, but 2 different sellers will sell it for 2 different prices. So, you know what, do a little bit of research, check the items that you are finding and loving, and see if you can get a better deal on that same platform. Tip number 3 is to search often. If you check any of kind of like how to thrift videos, you'll see that one of the biggest tips that, you know, other influencers give is to visit your thrift store or pre-loved stores often, and it's the same thing online. So with brick and mortars, they usually do have their days of like delivery for new stuff, and that's when usually people aim to go to the store. But online, it's heaven. You get new stuff every single day because there are so many different sellers, there are so many people that are sending product in, and once everything is checked, they're putting it on the website. It's so efficient, it's so fast that there's constantly just a new stream of things. So you know what, if you see something that you love in store, go online and check if it's available on a pre-loved website. You'll be surprised. I bought personally a few realization dresses that were still selling. I found them for cheaper online because they were pre-loved. They literally come with tags. I don't know who that person is that's selling those, but I love you. I love you. Tip number 4 is put everything you like in your shopping cart. That doesn't mean that you have to buy everything that you put in the shopping cart, but it's just gonna be kind of a better, more organized way to see what it is that you find and then do that kind of elimination process then. Or you can even add it to like your favorites. That is also available if you have a profile on, like I do on Vestiaire Collective. Once I have a bunch of things, I'll go to my favorite folder, or it can be your cart, and then I'm like starting to use my like common sense to see if it's A, something that I need, B, if it's something that looks good and in great condition, and C, if the price is right. That's probably A. So that's kind of an easy tip that I found that's been very helpful to also like not lose an item that you saw, but then you're like, oh, I'm gonna scroll back, and then you can find it because there's just so much going on. Tip number 5 is don't be scared of tailoring your clothes. Even when I buy things new from the store, I'll like 70% of the time will have to go and tailor it. Look at these jeans, right? Good jeans. This is obviously not tailoring, this is a little hack, but you know, there are certain items that I buy that I know right away that I love the fabric, I love how it looks, I love the color. The only thing is that maybe I want it a little bit higher on my waist or a little bit tighter on my waist. So, you know, I always look at alterations as something that just really customizes the item to my body. And it's the same thing with buying pre-loved. Don't be too worried about it sitting on you perfectly. You're already getting either a vintage item that's very unique or something that you always wanted and you got it for a better price. you can always alter it. Usually alteration will be like $10-15 at the most, so don't eliminate a great find just because it may be a little bit bigger or you're scared that it's not going to fit perfectly. Tip number 6 is the same tip that I give in all my videos, and it's to shop the men's section. Right now we are also at a time in fashion where, you know, women, me specifically, I love oversized. I love wearing men's button downs. I just feel like they sit better, they have a better fit, they're crisper. Hence why I always go check the men's section when I shop for pre-loved items online. You can find like brand stuff like Burberry shirts or Burberry trench coats that you maybe don't find on women's. On the women's section, you can find on men's. You know, I love my coats kind of bigger, and I usually, if I'll go to men's, then I'll search for kind of the small and medium sizes, and I find gems there as well. So, you know, you got options. Tip number 7 is honestly looking for reputable pre-loved, you know, platforms and apps to use. I know that I was very hesitant on buying clothes online in general, but specifically vintage and pre-loved. I'm really happy that now we live at a time where there are companies that are dedicated to do this. And Vestiaire Collective has been an amazing platform to discover. So if you guys don't know, Vestiaire Collective is a leading pre-loved app and platform, and you can find on each item the exact condition, pictures, the rating of the seller that is selling that item, which is amazing. They just launched direct shipping service in the US for all deliveries under $500. So that means that you're getting from the seller directly, so it kind of cuts the waiting time and it cuts like all this kind of environmental impact as well. If you guys remember, in the beginning of social distancing, I went like into a crazy cleaning mode and completely cleaned my closet. That's why I have the luxury of sitting here and shooting this video for you, because prior to that it was all covered with God knows what. And I did the cleaning and honestly found so many great clothes that are in great conditions that I absolutely don't use, don't wear, don't love. I've listed all the items from my closet clean out on my Vestiaire Collective profile, so you can download the app and shop my closet now. You guys can follow me on my account there and kind of see the things that I'm selling and the things that I like. If you guys have an account, you let me know what's your account. Let's be friends. Vestiaire Collective has been so kind to offer you guys, my followers, this promo code that you guys can use to get $50 off when spending $150 on the app. So you guys can check it out and let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any tips for thrifting and buying pre-loved. I'm here for it. Love you.